Alright, let's imagine something absolutely wild. What if right now the Earth just stopped spinning in just 1 second? Could we survive? Okay, first, let's set the scene. You're probably sitting still, but actually you're hurtling through space at over 1,000 miles per hour. That's how fast the ground at the equator is spinning. You don't feel it because everything around you moves the same. Now picture this. The Earth slams on its cosmic brakes and stops. You keep going at that 1,000-mile-an-hour speed, like a car that suddenly hits a wall, except you're on the planet. If you're outside, you'd be flung eastward at breakneck speed. Buildings would be swept away. Trees would be ripped out. Cars would be launched. Anything not anchored to bedrock would tear across the landscape. Oceans wouldn't stay put. Massive tsunamis would smash into continents. The atmosphere wouldn't stop either. Supersonic winds would shred everything. Survive the initial chaos, and you'd face a world reshaped in seconds. Maybe you're deep underground and survive the surface blast. But the world you emerge into would be totally different. Day and night would each last 6 months. One side would roast in unending sunlight. The other would freeze in eternal night. Huge temperature swings would wipe out most plant life. They'd wipe out most animal life. Weather systems as we know them would collapse. Gravity would change. Spin now gives you a tiny bit less weight at the equator, like a carnival ride. No spin means you'd weigh slightly more, still the least of your problems. The magnetic field is partly powered by Earth's spin. Stop the spin and the magnetic shield would die. Cosmic radiation would pour in. Could humanity survive? No. At least not from an instant stop. Civilization would be wiped out in moments. Thankfully, the odds of this happening are 0. This scenario shows how much we depend on the invisible forces of our spinning planet, how fragile and how perfectly balanced Earth really is. So when life feels fast, remember it could be worse and weirder. Stay curious and keep asking what if.